Hey folks, welcome back to the Planet Crafter. So last time we were setting up our new starter base, and we're going to finish that up today. In the interim, I did make my way back to our like real true starter base over by the drop pod. Cleaned everything up, collected it all here at a halfway station, and we're about halfway between that and our actual base. But now everything's kind of all together in here, in these lockers that I've created. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started schlepping. So I want to get all of the. Let's see. I probably want to drink that. I want to keep this, and then I want to start by just taking all the iron I can get my hands on. All right. So let's head across the desert over to our new base, and let's start consolidating and rebuilding the things that I tore down. Hey, Defective Pixel, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you, buddy. So yeah, we're going to do some crafting and some organization. We're gonna get the base built up with some lockers and whatnot. I should have enough oxygen to make the trip. I think so, yeah. We're more than halfway. Yeah, I can see it from here. And we're still at like 3/4 of our oxygen. So we'll do a couple trips to bring things back and forth. We'll get set up over here. We'll recreate all the screens and such. And once we're set up and done with that, we can move on with the actual game. So that should be fun, right? We did find out last time about, or no, 2 times ago, about the aluminum fields. So there's more aluminum there. That's something we're going to want to capitalize on. I'm definitely going to want to build up my power infrastructure. And I tore down all the wind turbines, so I don't know what my power capacity is at right now. But we're going to get a couple more solar panels up on the roof, and then we'll look at maybe laying out a solar field or a wind field as well. Not 100% on that, but... All right, here we go. This is a good start. We know we can make the trip now. So, let's see. Let's do some storage lockers, shall we? How close can I get these? Get you there. And then you will go there as well. Okay, so I can kind of clip a little bit. That's nice. Looks like I want to go right up to the edge here. Yeah, okay. Looks like I want that, or maybe that. Looks good. And then I have another one here. And another one. I should be holding the control key here, but... Oh, it's actually a little bit more... There's actually a little bit more of a tolerance than I gave it credit for. So if I put this one... This should be right in the middle here. And then I can put another one here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So that means that one could have been a little bit more to the left. Now, what do I actually have in here? Aluminum, chips. There's just like a bunch of crap in here, right? Okay. Let's turn this one into iron storage. All right, so you're going to be iron. I think that's fine. I guess we'll stick everything else. Where do I have... I don't have any other storage right now? Okay. Stick everything else in here for now. The only thing I want with me is the oxygen bottle for an emergency. And then we'll head back and grab some more stuff. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah, let me grab some food here. Get this re-going as well. I can actually eat the squash. Yep, looks good. And we'll dump these for now. All right. Head back out. Got some stuff down in here too. I'm gonna have to delete this at some point. Okay, we got seeds and iridium, aluminum. Yeah, there's a bunch of interesting stuff there. But I wanna clear out my haul or harvest from over here first. A lot of good stuff that we had acquired. A lot of seeds and iridium and other goodies. Now in here Yeah, I don't have anything. This is just an oxygen tank. Got it. Okay. So this is definitely the boring part of this stream. Like I said, I did about an hour of work off camera to break down all the old stuff and consolidate it, but I could only get it halfway across the desert. And so I got to do some schlepping here. In the meantime, what's going on with all of you? I'll tell you what, there's a bunch of cool games coming out too. Next month, for example, there's 2 games coming out, and actually 3. All of which I want to play and don't think I'm going to have time for. So Civ 7 is coming out, which looks amazing. Avowed is coming out, which is a new Skyrim-style RPG from Obsidian, which looks really good. I want to play that. And later in the month, what's the other one? Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh my god, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. I have to stream that. Any of you guys play Monster Hunter? What is your main weapon? So I've always been a Kinsect user, which is a ton of fun. But on the other hand, I might want to try something new, you know? All right, let me grab any remaining iron here. We have any iron? There we go. Okay, so now I'm full on iron. We'll go back. We'll dump some more of this off. It's gonna take 5 or 6 trips, so we need to talk. We need to have something to say. Pixel, what about you? Did you ever play Monster Hunter? I definitely want to use the Kinsect again because I just love the mobility. I love being able to bounce around in the air and stuff. But I think for this Monster Hunter, I'm also gonna try a couple other weapons. I like the idea of standoff capability, so I like the idea of the bow. I know there's like the light bow and the heavy bow. And I've never played the series, like iconic weapon. What is it called? It's like a heavy axe type thing, or the axe blade or something. You never played any Monster Hunter, not even Worlds? I mean, Worlds was a huge phenomenon when it came out. Well, it's a lot of fun. I mean, there's no story, really, but the fighting new monsters and learning their tactics and moves and like upgrading your equipment, that whole loop is really quite fun and enjoyable. So I will definitely be streaming Monster Hunter when that comes out. I'd love to play Avowed. And Civ 7 is probably going to be a multi-year thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, we might be setting up Iron 2 here, because this is full. No, it's not. Okay. There we go. I do kind of wish that I had a better movement ability right now. This is such a long trek. And like, we're already 8 minutes in. I'm already running out of stuff to say. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to those games. What about the other 2 that I mentioned? Civ 7, or have you ever played Civilization? Are you a big Civilization guy? Or gal? I don't actually know the gender of most of the regulars on my channel. I assume most of them are male, just because the hobby and the viewership typically skews male, especially for things like survival games. Like if I was playing a horse racing game, it might be a different story. But on the other hand, I do have a couple of female or women as viewers. I know that. I haven't played many games because I won't finish them fully, so I like never buy any unless I've seen a lot of play already. I see. So you're a frugal gamer. Did you play Skyrim? Like a Skyrim style RPG from Obsidian? Like it sounds and looks really cool to me. It seems like I'm gonna have a good time with that. Really indulge my fantasy RPG nerd thing. Hey, that Witch Mori, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, there are no girls on the internet, exactly. Like it's a meme for a reason, right? It's like why cliches are cliches. There's a grain of truth in them, even if they're not accurate. Okay, so what am I taking next? I mean, we're reaching the point. I wanted to get all the iron first, but I think we're out of iron. No, there's a piece of iron. There's more here. Okay. And you I don't need, so we'll break you down. All right. So I can't go back with empty inventory slots. So what am I taking next? I guess I can take some titanium. There's plenty of that to be had. So what else do we have? Is magnesium a metal or a mineral? What about cobalt? Magnesium and cobalt feel like minerals. No, yeah, magnesium and cobalt feel like minerals. Titanium is obviously a metal. Silicon, I guess, is a mineral too. You haven't even played Skyrim. Wow. I mean, on sale, you must be able to get it for like $3 by now. It's a 10-year-old game. It's a 10-year-old game, right? So what games are you in the middle of then? What are you actually playing? What about you, Maury? Are you playing anything right now? We need to have a discussion. We need to have a conversation. I can't just I like this is going to take another 10-15 minutes to finish. So we got to talk about something. And it can't be this stunning landscape because it's sand. And then there we're done. Magnesium is salt. Oh, good point. Are you a chemist by trade or just remember from high school or something? So then would cobalt be a crystal? Or I guess mineral, the crystals fall under mineral, right? I need some water. I should have some stashed away somewhere. Let's see. Oxygen. Guess we'll call this iron 2. We are going to need a lot of iron. And then we'll have metals here, I guess. And for now, we'll put the titanium in. I don't know how much titanium I have. Did I have spare water here? Wow, really? No? Okay. Oh, aluminum can go in there with the titanium. That's definitely metal. Okay, so titanium and aluminum can go in there. Oh, I'm running out of... Okay. I think I have water in here. Nope. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I think I can make it... I might not be able to make it here. Yeah, I need some water ASAP. What's it take to build a crafting station? Iron and silicon? I need a piece of iron, a piece of silicon, and a piece of ice. Alright. There's the silicon. I just need a piece of iron here. Of course, now I can't find any. Oh boy. Well, we might be seeing another death here. I should try to make it there. I think there's a box over here I could build in. No, I didn't leave it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna die of thirst, aren't we? God damn it. I'm gonna get there just too late. Yep. Man. Yep, there it is. Dying of thirst. 10 steps away. God damn it. And I dropped items. Well, at least I kept a piece of ice. Man, that's really frustrating. I should have maybe tried to build closer to home, I guess. Comboy, welcome back to the channel. You're playing Mod Pack Project Architect 2. Sapphire Lake, hello, welcome to the channel. Mod Pack Project Architect 2. I don't know what that is. Planet Crafter, obviously I'm playing now. Stardew Valley's fantastic. Loved it. Played it, I think, on release. So There's I know that Concerned Ape has put out like 15 updates to it, so there's probably a bunch more content now. Graveyard Keeper I've never heard of. Vintage Story I've never heard of. You started looking at the right time. I'm not sure what that's about. We're trying to talk about what games we're playing to fill the schlepping time. There's a lot of schlepping going on right now. I'm recovering a bunch of stuff, so it's a lot of me crossing the desert and then dying of thirst. Well, that only happened once, but you get the drift. The drift. I wonder, I think there may have been water in here. If I hadn't stopped to look for items, I might have been able to make it. Yeah, okay. So let's see. In here, I'll make a temporary crafting station. And then we'll make some water. Did I have... Yeah, I did have water here, didn't I? No, that's not... I had water here. All right. So I'm hydrated now. Let's take more titanium, I guess. Titanium. What else we got? There's no titanium here. We're good there. We're good there. I'll take the aluminum. What is that, ice? All right, so we're doing metals. What else do we have metals of? Aluminum. Cobalt's a mineral. I guess iridium's probably gonna have its own thing. Magnesium's a salt, we've determined. Silicon's a mineral. What else we got going on here? I guess if I do take the iridium and the super alloys, but that's kind of its own thing. I want to kind of get everything that I have of one particular type so that I can organize it all. Looks like that's it. All right, so then after the aluminum and the titanium, I guess we'll do minerals next. So we'll take the cobalts. And there we're full. Okay. So I have emergency oxygen. I have emergency water. Let's go. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff coming out next month. Civ 7, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Avowed. All games I'm interested in. Obviously, we're playing this, and another crafting game just came out into early access that I'm interested in. But I probably won't play that anytime soon, just because I'm playing this. Graveyard Keeper's great if you like Stardew and have a dark sense of humor. I do have a pretty dark sense of humor. Graveyard Keeper, huh? Now that you talk about it, I feel like maybe I have heard of it. Here's the thing, though. For me, I can play games with good pixel art, like 16-bit style, like Stardew, but I need to play something else with better graphics in between. Like, I can't play them one after the other in succession. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but like, it can be charming and cute, but then I'm done with it. I'm like, okay, now I need something with a little bit more graphical oomph to it. Never played Skyrim because didn't get any kind of PC or console until a long time after the classic video games released and just watched Let's Plays. Oh, okay. And there's my Let's Play of Skyrim from like 2011 on way back in the archives of my channel. I made a mage named Adarancel Ragefire and played all the way through the game from start to finish with that character, role-playing along the way. It was a lot of fun. All right, metals, so aluminum and titanium. There's room in there for more, but we'll leave it as is. We're gonna need more storage here. So what are you doing here? Minerals? Yeah, minerals, okay. So you're gonna be things like cobalt and silicon, okay. Then I have ice left over. Iron, metals, minerals. Okay, we're getting some organization going, which I like. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink this now. And then for food, that's not done yet. Let me eat these eggplants. Okay, good to go. A nice empty inventory. It'd be great if I had more inventory space for this, but I don't. So yeah, I mean, you could play Skyrim on anything now. I mean, you can get like a $100 Chromebook or something. Like the cheapest one you could possibly find, and you could play Skyrim on it. I'm assuming you have something. You have either a PC, like you could probably play it on your phone, to be honest. Does anybody know? Did they put Skyrim out for like iOS and Android? I have to assume they have by now. The phones are more than powerful enough to play that game. Like obviously you miss out on the whole modding scene, which honestly is part of the reason the game has as much longevity as it does. But you don't need 4K textures to just enjoy the game in its base state. Pixel, you've never watched a playthrough? You've got to get yourself a copy of that game. I mean, it was as big as it was for a reason. It's a really good game. Man, I should have done more of this. This is so far still. Even after consolidating it all, there's still so much to go. I don't really need more cobalt, I don't think. So we might leave some things here. I don't know. We'll find out. I do need to empty everything out so I can reclaim the iron from the lockers, though. Maybe we leave one. You got a PS4, Chromebook, and PC. Oh, yeah, you're more than good then. You can definitely play Skyrim. All right, so silicon. We'll take some silicon. Yeah, silicon, cobalt. That's salt. We've determined. There's more silicon and more cobalt. More silicon. Okay. More silicon here, more cobalt. Okay. That's probably pretty good. And so we know we've got the magnesium next. I don't know that we have any other salts, so it might just be its own... It might just be its own thing. It might get its own cabinet. There could be other salts in the game. I guess I could call it salts and just remember that's where the magnesium is. So, yeah, there's still a lot left to schlep. It'd be nice if I had a vehicle, right? I know I'm still early in the game. Like, I haven't unlocked anything. And right now I'm making no progress because I tore down all the heaters and the oxygen and the drill pressure guys. Like, I just tore them all down. So we're gonna have to rebuild those over at the base once we get that up and running. I would gladly help out off cam to move stuff. Oh yeah, Compway, if you wanna, I don't know how to do multiplayer, but if you wanna jump in and schlep things, I would love that. That would be very welcome right now. Playing Voices of the Void, No Man's Sky, and the Minecraft mod pack, Project Architect 2. Okay. I never got into Minecraft. I never played Minecraft. Not really. Like, I played it for 10 minutes tops. Don't know what Voices of the Void are, but I did have some No Man's Sky on my channel last year. It was a fun game. It was a little shallow for my taste, but it was a fun game. I did enjoy my time with it. All right, so minerals, let's dump out the silicon and the remainder of the cobalt. That's good. You're gonna end up being salts for magnesium. And then I'm gonna need more storage. So let's see, this one we want aligned in the center. Like so. And then you can go there. You can go there, okay. That gives us a little bit more storage to work with. That's a good thing. Got a full set of iron here. We got our metals, minerals, salts. You know, I'm not sure about naming this metals. I guess we can put the super alloy in here or the iridium. But is iridium... I don't know, maybe iridium gets its own, like, rare... Maybe we have a rare minerals for the iridium, the uranium, and the super alloy? I don't know. I do want to try to be organized about it. Like, when I ended up playing, what's the underwater game? Subnautica. When I played Subnautica, I had, like, probably 40 or 50 lockers, all individually labeled, that I put my resources into so I could find them at a moment's notice. Which, I feel like organization is an underrated skill for crafting games. Like, yes, it takes up some time ahead of time. Like, it's like this, there's a little bit of tedium to what we're doing right now. Hauling stuff back and forth across the desert. But, But in the long run, being able to get anything I need immediately with the snap of my fingertips, I feel like it's gotta pay dividends. It's gotta be worth it. 5,000 hours in Minecraft. Well, I mean, I guess you like that game. So this mod pack, this Project Architect, does it make it more challenging? Does it add new materials or new recipes? Like, what's the deal? Wait, what did I do to you? I called you the name, idiot? Is magnesium a metal? Somebody told me it was a salt in here. Somebody in here lied to me. What do we got left here? All right, let's do super alloy, iridium. Yeah, we can take all that. Should be some more in here. There's more iridium. Okay, that leaves some space. Will I take magnesium? Some more silicon. I guess that's fine. Oh man, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of water here. You always end up with a cabinet for each thing and some secondary materials. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I might not keep the strategy I'm choosing now with the like salts and metals and whatever. All of the above. It adds all of the above. You're talking. So my question's about Project Architect too. Got it. Very cool. Yeah, I think mods that add content and challenge to a game that you've spent that long in are very valuable. And like the mod creators, some of them are incredibly creative. Just really cool stuff. I'm trying to think through like mods that I really enjoyed. Half-Life 2 back in the day had a lot of mods. I actually contributed to a couple of them. There's a Half-Life 2 mod called Absolute Redemption that I did some voice acting for. I voiced the G-Man. And I made a couple of models in, I want to say Maya? I don't remember what the modeling software was back then. And we didn't have Blender like we do now. Or 3D. I think it was, we might have had 3ds Max or something. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Yeah, there's some great mods out there for all kinds of different games. Looks like I need to drink and maybe eat an eggplant or two. All right, so you were... Oh, I don't have anything for you. We'll just rename you then. I'll put iridium and super alloy in here. Irid, super. That's fine. Let's rename you as well. Cobalt, silicon. Like, there's enough space here. Cobalt, silicon. You can be aluminum, titanium. That's fine, right? That's probably better in the long run. Look at all this extra crap in here. So what did I just pick up? There's more cobalt here. So if we sort this... Yeah, I got space for 2 more of these. All right, so now we got... Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fine. I guess I'll come down to the end and dump the rest of this stuff. I need to pick up some water on the way back, and then we need to do food real quick. That's fine. All right. It's time to start prioritizing. I don't need all of the stuff that I have back here. It just feels like such a waste to not haul some of it back. Like, there's things I definitely do need. The seeds, for one. I think we'll do seeds next. You made your own mod pack based off Doctor Who. Interesting. For Minecraft? So, like, it adds a TARDIS and a sonic screwdriver and a bunch of enemies from the episodes and stuff? That sounds fun. I can't believe that honestly, I can't believe the 4 of you are still here. Like this is 30 minutes of inventory management. I'm impressed. I'm honestly kind of shocked. I guess I can change things up a little bit by hiding the UI. I don't super need the quest marker during this part, right? It's on CurseForge. Cool. Last year I coded a mod for Against the Storm. It was a difficulty mod or a cheat mod. I made it mostly for myself, and then I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Let me put this on GitHub and tell people about it. And there was like a couple weeks where I was working on it pretty seriously. All right, so we want seeds, food. Yeah, we're gonna start prioritizing here. Only things that are important. Seeds, food, we can take. Yeah, we want the uranium. All of that stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to make at least one more trip. Man, I almost want to like... Do I have a console for this? No, I almost want to enable cheats and like teleport or fly or something. I think we can get away with like 2 more trips after this one and then be done and move on to actually building. I think so. What's funny is after going to all the work to pull all this stuff over here, I'm going to start upgrading and building stuff and I'll run out of materials right away. It'll be like all that work, and then I'll have to go out and farm more materials. Well, I won't run out of them right away, but relatively quickly. Like, it won't take anywhere near as long to build with all those materials at hand than it did to schlep them all over here. As the Daleks and the Weeping Angels. Well, those are probably the 2 most iconic Doctor Who enemies, right? I mean, the Daleks go back to the 70s. And the Weeping Angels, I don't know how far back they go back, but the episode with the Weeping Angels was like one that I'll always remember. So good. Not good enough to make renders in AI. I see. But still, even just like the act of kind of like packaging things together takes some skill. So well done, you. All right, for now, let's just dump everything out. We'll organize later. I'm gonna want the emergency oxygen. Probably don't need the emergency water bottle right now. We're at full hydration. Back out we go. There is a bunch of iron locked up in there that I want for like the last trip. So we'll take whatever else we can and probably do one more trip to consolidate and grab the iron, and then we'll be done with this schleppage. Ah, Maury, that makes sense. Yeah, a pickup mod. That seems cool. Do you have? I forget it. No, you have a limited inventory in Minecraft, right? Or can you just hold infinite everything? I can't remember. Like I said, I've only played it for about 10 minutes in terms of actual playtime, and that was like years ago. I don't know. I know so there's some people who absolutely adore it. I just never could get into it. It's like, I don't know what it is. Something like this is similar in that you've got crafting and upgrades and stuff, but at least there's some sort of motivation. It's like you got to terraform the planet, right? There's a concrete objective. Minecraft, it's just like, well, you're here. That's it. That's all it gives you. And it's like, that's not enough for me. Oh, you meant for Planet Crafter. Oh, okay. Well, my first time playing any game, I don't like to use mods of any kind. I like to get the full experience as intended by the developer. We'll take all the water, break you down. What else we got? Nothing there. We'll break you down. Take all the water. I don't need this magnesium right now. What else we got? Seeds. More magnesium. Okay. There's the iron. Okay. I think that's it. I think we're done. So all I'm leaving behind is this magnesium, the iron in the buildings, and whatever went into this thing. Okay, we're actually done. with all the schlepping. So now we get to actually go ahead and use all these materials that I've just harvested. I'm not sure what I want to use them for, aside from finishing the base. So I definitely want to get more solar panels up top. And then we need to recreate at least the heaters, drills, and veggie tubes that we had before. So there's that. And I need to recreate all my screens and like monitoring tools and stuff. So there's that too. Yeah, we need to finish out the base here, which is mostly the solar panels, the information center or hub, and then the terraforming structures or the terraforming devices. But the schlepping across the desert is temporarily finished. We're gonna have to come back out for more iron and minerals and whatever soon. Probably I'm gonna have to go over to Aluminum Town. And then there's a bunch of like exploration we want to do. There's other upgrades we could craft. There's a lot of stuff to do. Let's finish this up first. Okay, so let me dump all this stuff out. I'll drink some of this water since we got so many bottles of it. Take emergency oxygen, emergency water. I do need to eat this squash, and then we'll take all the iron. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay. Might as well take as much as I can hold. All right, so first things first, we got our foundations we want to wrap up here. Of course, it goes completely pitch black. Why is it so dark? That's too dark. All right, well. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So you're going to go there. And then out to... Did I fall? I did, didn't I? Okay, can I get you to snag on the end here? Not really. Hold on. If I come over here? There we go. Now, is that far enough back? Just barely. Okay. So then we take this out to the front, right? All right, that looks decent. And then we just build support columns at the corners. I think we're good. Honestly, we might not need these interior ones. Yeah, I don't think we do need the interior ones for it to look right. I'm not quite sure how you get it to snap where you want it to snap. That looks okay. Gotta hold this control key here. Like, how do I get it to snap on the bottom? I guess you don't. You just kind of gotta place it. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, let me get some oxygen. How are we doing on... Yeah, we still got some left. That's fine. Yeah, see, now this is starting to look like a proper base. That's obviously problematic, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Because it's my game and I can choose to do that. All right, let's have you... Can I have you snap in place? There we go, that looks right. Yep, okay, and then you go right there. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good now. Okay. So So that's purely cosmetic, but it was bothering me, so now it's not bothering me anymore, and that's great. All right, so now I want more of these. We want cobalt, aluminum, magnesium, silicon, iron, and 2 cobalt for everything else. So let's get started on some of those. What do I have? I've got more than enough iron. So I'd need 4 iron, 4 aluminum. What else do we need? Magnesium, silicon, and double cobalt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the magnesium? Did I bring any of the magnesium back, or did I know I left it all there, didn't I? No, I have some here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the cobalt, where I need 8. So I'm not going to be able to do all this in one fell swoop. Or I will if I drop these. Yeah, okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so 4 more of these solar panels. I do wish there was some snapping here. I guess I should just be doing a close enough kind of a deal. That's fine. We'll put one more right here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Why are they... No, they're off somehow. What did I get wrong here? These are too far forward, huh? Yeah, way too far forward. I guess those are kind of overlapping, though. Hmm. Let me fix this. Do this like this. Oh, now it's really... That one's really having problems. This last one. Doesn't want to go in there. It's about as close as I can get it. Yeah, really? Okay, so... How was I able to get these so close together? How did I do that? Curious. Is it a different connection? No, it's right on the... Huh, that's weird. So I did something like this. And then something like this. And then... Yeah, there we go. That's looking better. I know, I know. Okay. Hey, Strife A, welcome back to the channel. Don't worry, you'll replace them all soon. I mean, a fair point, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? It's... Yeah, it's silicon. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 8. And then the last thing I need is the magnesium. I don't know if I have enough magnesium left. I don't. I'm gonna run out here. Okay. So, I mean, if you're right, then I'm gonna just replace them. Maybe I shouldn't be carrying this much, but I don't know. Like, isn't part of the fun of this, of a game like this, like, building something cool? You know what I mean? Like, rather than just slapdash throwing things together. I might leave these here just because I spent the time to build them nicely. And I might put my, you know, tier 3 stuff somewhere else. Can I find a piece of magnesium out here? See, we did all that schlepping and immediately, like almost immediately, I'm back to hunting for materials, right? I need more magnesium. Magnesium, come to me. I do need to keep an eye on my hydration. I'm going to need to drink something soon. Really laid back and chill game. Yeah, it seems that way. One of the things I mentioned right after I started playing was that I was glad that it didn't have... well, I guess this triggered some laughter from people. But I said at this time right now, there's no animals. There's no monsters trying to kill me for collecting resources. So I made something... I said something to the effect like, hey, at least there's no monsters in this game. And then somebody laughed and was like, you have no idea. So I guess I'm going to be responsible for creating monsters and then they'll hunt me. Which seems like a bad idea, but I guess it's not up to me. All right, let's get this down. See, this is weird. It like... It would have worked earlier, and then I left and came back, and it's like, now I don't work. Hydration low. What is the problem? Oh, is it because I was standing somewhere I shouldn't be standing? It's so weird, like... Alright, let me... Hold on. I got a drink. And manage my materials here. Where's all my water right now? Drink that. That's right. Let me delete all of these and try again. So like when I'm placing them all down one at a time, or when I place them all down in one fell swoop, it seems to work just fine. See, now I can do this. It's when I try to like put some of them down and then come back, it like gives me a problem. But still, like I'm enjoying this. This is a fun game, and I like designing and building the layout like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab this silicon. Seems fine. I can eat an eggplant real quick. We got in here nothing. I do feel like I somehow missed something somewhere. I'm gonna need more cobalt, aren't I? And more aluminum. Yeah, so this is no good. I only have the aluminum for 3 things right now. So I can't do the 4th cluster right now. I feel like I should have more than that. Oh, it's down in the other... That's right, it's down in the other thing. All right, so cobalt can go in there. What do I have? Magnesium? We got more magnesium? Yeah, magnesium. Okay. So this can be... Silicon goes here. No. You don't go there. The cobalt goes there. And then we can put the magnesium in here. Oh, I'm doing it in reverse. Yeah, I keep thinking this is my inventory. There we go. That's right. All right. So you're going to be magnesium and maybe something else. And then we got all this stuff over here. I guess I'll take the spare water out for now. And we'll dump most of that in here. That was a mistake, but whatever. Okay, so I would need, to finish this up top, I would need aluminum, right? And a little bit of magnesium, but I can find the magnesium. What I need to do is go farm some aluminum, because we are currently, we only have 3. All right, so let me go over to the aluminum area and we'll farm up some aluminum and see how that goes. It's hard to grind till you reach O2, then the panic goes away. Yeah, Pixel, I thought it was you. Thought it was you. All right, so we're gonna go grab some... We're gonna go grab some aluminum over here. This I discovered last stream. This thing that looks like giant chunks of iron is apparently giant chunks of aluminum sticking up out of the ground. And if you kind of scan around, you can find little bits that you can harvest. So far, that's the only place I found it. I might need my oxygen tank here. This is pretty far. So, you know what actually I should do is... I gotta learn this. 3 iron, 2 titanium silicon, right? Just need some iron. There we go. Okay. So I can plop down a little oxygen capsule here. Next time we come here, it's ready for us to hop in, refill our O2. That used everything. So now I go hunt for aluminum. I think we'll go around the outside here and see what we can find. It might not be available. Nope, there's some right there. I was going to say it might not be available around the outside. We might have to go in a little bit deeper, but it seems there is some. What do we got in here? Yeah, some goodies in here. Okay. More aluminum. Nope, that's magnesium. Damn. I did find one piece. Yeah, okay, so it's not... I was kind of right. It's not quite as prevalent around the outside. Look at this. This is a nice find. I'll take the aluminum. I guess I'll take it all? Yeah, I guess I'll take it all. That's fine. Oh, and then I can break it down, right? Yeah, for more aluminum. I mean, I came out here looking for aluminum, but I guess I'll take whatever I can find. Yeah, so not too much around the edges of the aluminum field. I guess it's all deeper in. I'm gonna run out of O2 here, so let's start doubling back. Here's some. Is that a little bit more? Yep. Oh, did I? This is not the thing that I built just now. I built this before. Yeah, this is near this ship, right? Because there's a way inside here. I can't remember if we finished looting this or not. No, we definitely did not. Yeah, there's a lot more to be had here. All right, well, that's a decent chunk of aluminum. We'll be back here many times, no doubt. But for now, let's get out of here. So I need to head northwest, I believe. Ooh, anything I can drop? I guess I could eat this. That gives me one more piece of aluminum. Yeah, there's a lot here for sure. There's a lot of chests sequestered in here too. Glad I found that golden one. That's cool. All right, so let's get back to base. We should be able to... I'll need a piece of magnesium, but we should be able to finish off the solar panels for now, which should be good. After that, we'll focus on rebuilding our infrastructure of our information infrastructure. So we'll rebuild all the screens that we had. That'll be the next stop. Does it get darker when I enter the aluminum field, or was that a coincidence that the sun came out when I left? I'll have to check that. That's kind of weird. How would being in there alter light? Still waiting to set up your terraformation machines. Yes, I have temporarily halted progress while I rebuilt this base. But we're in a much better position now. We're organized. We have lots of room and space and storage, and it's just, I feel like it was worth it. This is how I play this type of game. I'm glad you guys stuck around to watch. With 16 tier 2 solar panels, we should be pretty solid for power for a good while too. Plus, I'm going to set up a wind farm at some point. That reminds me, can I build... I don't have a T2 wind turbine yet. We also have a bunch of the blueprint chips. So, like, there's a bunch of stuff to do. Let's drop that off. That can go in there. I guess this can come out and that can go in. It's all fine. And then we got room in here for a couple more things. Let's see. Iridium and super alloy goes in here. And then aluminum goes in here with the titanium. Okay. Now, hydration I could top off, right? Where do I have more hydration? Right there. All right. So I got room for that. And then I'll drop off the spare oxygen as well. And we'll do 4 more. We'll do 4 more solar cells. So iron. Magnesium silicon. I'm gonna need to go get some cobalt. And then the 4 aluminum. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find 5 cobalt outside. That shouldn't be too bad. I know there's some over here in this way. Bauxite. Yes, I knew about bauxite from Satisfactory. Different biome produces different gases, different lighting. I see. And you enjoy watching me learn the game? Cool. Well, I'm glad you do. Because that's what's going to be happening for a while. I won't use a wiki. I won't look up YouTube videos. Like, for this type of game, the discovery is the fun part. So I'm glad that you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoy experiencing it. Because otherwise, we don't have a channel anymore. 1 more cobalt. Here we go. Nice. After this, I'm out of cobalt. So after we finish up the new solar panel installation, we'll grab a little bit more and then head back and do the information screens and whatnot. But this is turning into a proper base, don't you think? We got a little guardhouse out front and everything. There's a bunch of resources in there that I need to schlep up here and organize, but we'll do that later. So I will need something to deal with darkness like this, because these solar panels, I think, are only half as effective in the darkness, somebody told me. So we are going to need some wind turbines. But it takes 20 of these, essentially. Well, slightly less than 20 to make one of these. So, like, I don't really want to build 800 wind turbines, and I would have to farm up all the iron for it anyway, so. Okay, there we go. Is there a hover or camera mode? There's no camera hover kind of deal, is there? Well, all right. So our nerve center is going to go right here, I think. We'll have the walls lined with stuff. And then in the center, we'll have our nerve center. So I'm probably going to want some furniture here. Probably 2 desktops. What would I even do with a bed? Like, can you sleep in this game? Why would you sleep? Do I want desktops or tables? Probably 2 of these desktops. So that's iron. All right, we said we were going to get a little bit more cobalt to replace what I just burned through. Yeah, now I remember, like, the land over here is curiously barren for some reason. Or this ridge is kind of barren. I'm not sure I want to go down here because I'm not sure how I would get back up. But I haven't been very far this way, so let me at least go take a peek. Like, this whole ridge here is just, there's no minerals, there's no resources. So once I cross this, like, land bridge over into Terabithia here, Does it start to open up with resources again, or what? Is this just the barren wastes? Like, I get that the cliff tops don't have anything. That's fine. And there's a bunch of stuff down there. But it's like, it's kind of a trek to get across here. There could be, this could be a new biome. There could be new minerals here that I haven't seen before. This is like salt flats, huh? You know what I should do? Is there any iron over here? There we go. Why are you giving me problems right now? Okay, let's throw down a breathe box. I need titanium. There's something weird with that going on. I know I saw a piece of titanium here. Here we go. Cutting it a little close, but we made it. Okay, so we're after cobalt, right? Why are you giving me so much trouble, you? It won't pick up this one piece for some reason. Is that a bug? What is that? All right, I guess we ignore that. Yeah, there's no trouble picking that up. Maybe take a hike here, enjoy the scene. You'll love it now and later. I mean, I did see the first time we encountered ice that we got a system message, something along the lines of like, this will melt at a certain, when the atmosphere hits a certain temperature. So I know that a lot of this is going to melt and then it'll turn into oceans and whatnot. Get some cobalt up in here while we can. It's doing the thing again. There we go. Maybe I just have to hold still. I can't see anything hidden inside it. So, like, I'm not seeing, like, mammoths or whatever. Oh, there is a chest here. What do we got in here? Aluminum I'll take. Lerma seed, iridium. We'll just drink the water. Don't need the iron right now. Yeah, not seeing too much of note. No new resources or resource types that I can identify. It's all the same stuff we've seen already. All right, that's probably enough cobalt. I'll start heading back now. I do see what looks like some sort of major crash artifact over there. Like, those look like boosters. Yeah, there's like a whole desert over here. Is it a sandstorm? Yeah, there's gonna be some good stuff in there, isn't there? Oxygen level low. Oops. Well, uh-oh, uh-oh. Where's my breathe box? No, not again. Right over here. Come on, I can make it this time, right? Yeah. I think I've got just enough time. I forgot to put my emergency oxygen back in my bag. Okay, all right. Well, it's a good thing I built this. Okay, back home we go. And grab a little bit more cobalt along the way, since that was the purpose of this particular outing. Sometimes, oh, inventory full. That one actually makes sense. Yeah, our base is very noticeable from a distance. I'm very happy with it right now. That was close, right? I've died 3 times so far. Twice from oxygen, once from thirst. So the death count is at 3, which, you know, I'm not like proud of it or anything, but it's not as bad as it could be. It's not as good as it could be. Let's put it that way. Let me dump off all this cobalt and grab my emergency stuff that I should be carrying around with me. Where's the cobalt go? In here? Yeah. Okay. So we're set for cobalt for a while. Got a few more pieces of aluminum. There's a piece of iridium. What am I going to drop off here? I guess I'll eat the squash and put this in. Yeah, we got a bunch of these blueprints that we need to use. I should do another food harvest. And I don't know, plop these in here, I guess. We'll take 1 oxygen, 1 water. And I want to grab the resources that are down here too, before I forget about it. Yeah, we got a bunch of seeds and iridium, and then a bunch of aluminum. Yeah. This stuff is good to get. I guess I'll leave that there. I might have a use for it later. I don't know. It might save my life one day to have like an extra 1 second to get where I'm trying to go. So we got aluminum. We have iridium and super alloy. I got iron. We got seeds. Where have I put the food seeds? In here? That's fine. You can all go in there. All right. So next up would be the information center, right? So I want a couple of desks. I need some iron for that. So when we come in, we'll have these desks here. Right in the center, I think. Oh, it actually linked it together. That's very nice. Okay, then we want the screens. So what do we want first? Terraformation, progress, blueprints, power, transmissions. I mean, I guess I'll just do these in this order. So iron, cobalt, silicon, magnesium. All right, let's get some of it. Let's just get some stuff going here. There's some iron, some cobalt, some silicon. I probably don't need that much. What did I say? Magnesium, I think I wanted some. All right, let's see what we can build. So you apparently, you need to be on a wall of some sort, like behind something. What could I put behind there? How can I place you? It needs like a wall to be on, it seems. Like it'll go this way, right? It'll go over there. Huh. Is there a piece of... Can I put it on like the back of a... Like maybe I can do something like this. Like I can just fill these in here. I could have another thing there and then... Will this attach to the back of it? Huh. Well, that's a little upsetting. Where... Okay, so... Yeah, these two need to be on some sort of a wall. What about living compartment window? Oh, I can do that. And then can I place these on there? Yeah, okay, that works. All right. So we'll have you. And then we'll have the progress screen. I need another piece of silicon. Running low on silicon. You'll go right next to your brother. Okay, so we got terraformation and the progress screens, right? So here's where we stand. 107.68. I don't know. Terraformation indices or something. I don't know what KTI stands for. Current stage is barren. Next stage is blue sky. We're at 61% though. That's not bad. Okay, and then we've got these three screens. We got blueprints, energy levels, transmissions, right? So I'm going to need more silicon. I'm going to need quite a bit more silicon. I don't think I have enough right now for all three. I do, just barely. All right. So let's do blueprints. So blueprints, I guess we'll put... Oh, you can't put it in the middle. I can't put it on the join between the two, so it's got to be more like this. And then we'll get energy levels over here. And we'll throw down transmissions as well. Transmissions is new. I haven't seen transmissions before. Okay. So power, how are we doing? 312 kilowatts from the 16 tier 2 solar panels. Very nice. Using a sixth of that for the food growers, the screens, and the crafting station. Not bad at all. Let's grab all our blueprint chips. And we can unlock all that real quick. Living compartment corner. Mapping screen. Another torch. Or a torch upgrade. A tier 1 GPS satellite. All right, well, we got a new screen for mapping. So if I can find another... I need a microchip compass and a silicon. What's the microchip compass? Silicon and aluminum. All right, so I need some silicon. We're out of that right now. Good thing to save from time to time. Yes, that is a good point. Thank you. Game could crash and I could lose a lot of progress. We're finally getting to the point where this is starting to turn into a real command center and base. So we don't want to lose all that by any stretch of the imagination. But it would be fun and you'd learn how to do the game better. No. No, it would suck and I would not learn anything new. Where's all the silicon? Here we go. That's iron. That's iron. Here we go. Here's some. I mean, it's out there. You just got to be able to find it, right? I'm keeping an eye on my oxygen for sure. It's iron. Okay, let's start heading back. Yeah, that's a good amount, right? What did I pick up? 8? More than 8, 10. It's enough for now. I probably need to stop here just in case for oxygen. All right. New function could be good. To have this new screen with the mapping on it. Getting a sense of the map, I think, would be pretty cool. I do like the way this has turned out. I'm pretty stoked on how this has turned out so far. This base. Like, it looks pretty well designed. It looks pretty sick for a starter base. And, you know, eventually we'll unlock a whole bunch of automation and new architecture and stuff, and we can build something even better. But for right now, it seems pretty cool. All right, so I need the microchip compass. I'll need 2 aluminum for that. Okay. And then now I can build the screen mapping. Okay. And you can go right here. Nice. Okay. So what do you do for me? No satellite in orbit. Send a mapping rocket into space to receive a signal. That's a little bit of a tease. Maybe I'll get there soon. Any new... No communication antenna in range. Okay, so there's stuff we got to build before we can use these 2 new screens. But, like, walking in and seeing this dope-ass information center with all this information, like, tell me that's not cool, right? Like, that's another screenshot right there. Okay. We have food. We don't have, like, a renewable source of water yet, aside from manually collecting ice and melting it down, but that's not too bad. We've got our locker storage sort of organized. Semi-organized. We got all our resources carted over here. We're kind of ready to resume actually playing the game now from a very strong starting base position. That's how I feel, anyway. And so what have we got access to that we haven't done yet? Here's the communication antenna. I guess I could build this real quick. Titanium and aluminum. Receives transmissions from outer space. Yeah, I could build this real quick. We could see what this, if this does anything right away. So 1 titanium, 1 aluminum. Probably gets destroyed the instant I build it, right? Wait. There we go. Right there. Now, is that hanging off the edge? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Did I see that it could be built sideways, though? For a second, it kind of seemed like it could. Let's see, let's do this. Instead of that, let's do this. Why don't you snap on right there? I don't know, you look like... I don't know what you're snapping to, but it looks wrong. What the hell is that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. That works, right? That's a much better solution. All right, let's go in and see what messages we get. Okay, message from Sentinel Corp. This is an automated message to convict GP8971L. You have chosen to have your sentence commuted to an extradition. To get all the charges against you dropped, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp. If our sensors do not detect any advancement in the terraformation process, you will be considered missing and the charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. Year 3058. Well, there we go. So I'm a convict, and apparently I made the choice to come here to get the charges against me dropped. All right, so this is direct mail, and then we also have a message from Cargo Ship Sorella 4, machinery log number 436. This morning, on our 17th day of space travel to Stigmar, ship inexplicably exited hyperspace flight. Oh, this is a log, I guess, of stuff that I found. Yeah, because I've already read this. So I was asking when we read this what year it was here. Apparently it's 3058, so this message that we found was from almost 40 years prior. That's pretty interesting. Okay. We need a satellite in orbit to use the map. All right, well, guys, that seems like a pretty fantastic place to take a break. Lots of good progress this episode. Got a lot of things done that I wanted to get done. And when we come back next time, we'll be working on terraforming. So we're going to be looking at Tier 3 heaters. Oh, no, I don't have an iridium rod. We're going to be looking at Tier 2 heaters. We're going to be looking at tier 2 drills and tier 3 veggie tubes, it looks like. So that's the plan. Until then, as always, thank you guys so much for joining. We had lots of folks in the chat today, from Defective Pixel to That Witch Mori, Sapphire Lake. We had Compboy 100, the patron saint of this game in this playthrough. Who else did we have? Did Gorilla Wolf show up? No, we had Strife. Strife A showed up. And of course, there's you, beautiful viewer somewhere in the future watching the video on demand. Thanks for watching. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow with more The Planet Crafter. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And ooh, looks like we're going to kick things off with another message next time. Look forward to that as well. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.